Howdy, 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 howdy. Hope everybody's doing well. Today is Monday, March 30th, I believe. Just want to let you know I got my headphones on today, only because I can hear. I got all my audio on my headphones, so just want to make sure that the intro worked well. Hopefully you can hear me. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope that everyone is, I guess, enjoying their time away from school. Like I said before, yesterday, or no, Monday. Sorry, Friday. All the days are jumbling together. I I definitely miss going to school. I absolutely 100% miss being in school, seeing all of you, and it is absolutely. I'm not the governor, but it looks like there is a chance, a remote chance that we might not go back this year. I'm not sure if that'll happen or if it won't. And if for some reason we aren't back in school, I think that man, it's going to be something very strange because I don't know how things will work. I'm sure that our superintendent, our school district, our school board members will all have to get together and figure out how that all works. But we're going to go on as business as usual. We're going to go through today and introduce our new question. We're going to play a little Kahoot live and see how that works. I will tell you right now that I have Megan. Robert Bondi is in. I have Callie, Annie, Kayla, Bailey, and unavailable number 15. And we all know who that is. So we'll play that in just a second. Hopefully everything will work out smooth and I'll share my screen. You'll see it. I'll ask some questions. So we're going to definitely go over the review for today, which was Friday's question. I'm going to introduce a new question for you today, and hopefully everything works out good. I can go that way, please. I am live streaming right now, and family's coming in, and hopefully that all works, but you know how it goes, right? So say hi to my daughter, Gabrielle.
Are you in class?
I'm in class right now.
So nerds.
Okay, that's great, and I guess that's how it goes. So, all right. So here's the first thing we're going to share. I will share with you a little review on what we were doing. Here is a review, hopefully that you can see. Yeah, right here. Okay, so Friday's question was, what is lipid soluble? What is water soluble? How often do water-soluble vitamins need to be replenished? What do coenzymes help release? Thanks, Annie. I'll let her know that you like her hair. One of my students likes your hair. And what does vitamin A help with, D help with, E help with, and K help with? We've talked a little bit about vitamin D. We've talked a little bit about vitamin C. We haven't talked about K or E or A, but definitely will just go over that really quickly right now. There are 13 people watching the stream, and hopefully if you're an individual watching the stream, and you will be a part of our Kahoot review today. We are going to play a little Kahoot game live. We'll see how that works. I hope it does. If it does, that'd be cool. We can do it a lot. All right, so the answer to the questions from Friday would be lipid soluble is a form of vitamins that dissolve in fat. Well, essentially, what that means is that these vitamins store inside of a fat cell. And when fat cells get released and they release glycerin or fat all the time in our bloodstream, all of those vitamins get released. They're actually broken down in the cell membranes of these vitamins. Fat is really beneficial. When we talk about water soluble, we use the word dissolve, right? You know what dissolve means. The actual membranes around these minerals and vitamins, or specifically these vitamins, they actually break down. So they definitely would. I guess you could use the words dissolve. I don't really like to use that, but whatever. How often do water-soluble vitamins need to be replenished? That's every day. Coenzymes help release the energy from food. We have enzymes in our body all over for all different kinds of reasons, for cellular energy, for meiosis, mitosis. Enzymes are needed. We have enzymes that are needed for the breakdown of fat, for the breakdown of amino acids. Enzymes are needed for just everyday functions. And coenzymes specifically are going to be used for release of energy from food that you eat. C helps with infections, immune system function. A helps with white blood cells, as you can see in here. D helps gather calcium and phosphorus. And one thing you need to understand about gathering calcium and phosphorus. So vitamin D is beneficial for taking calcium that's either free floating or in places that it's not supposed to be. And it actually releases it from those parts. Vitamin K, on the other hand, helps blood clot and then brings those calcium and phosphorus particles that are gathered by vitamin D and puts it into the bone. Because you know that bone stores bone stores both calcium and phosphorus, okay? Vitamin E acts as an antioxidant, does some other things, but today's question we'll talk about in a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and this is gonna be kind of weird because there is a 20-second delay on Kahoot, and I didn't, on the stream and Kahoot, so I didn't really think about that too much. So what I would suggest is that you want to be in Kahoot. I will wait just a second, but I will share the Kahoot stream or the Kahoot right now. So this is Kahoot, and hopefully you all see this. Here are the people that are a part of it right now. There are 7 players. And we're going to play Kahoot live. So that means that you don't watch this stream when you want to play Kahoot. Go to the kahoot.it to actually play it, and we'll stream it live, which has a 20-second delay from Zoom to YouTube. So you guys should all be seeing the screen right now. I can actually see the delay. And we see that Megan, Bailey, Annie, Kayla, Callie, Robert, and Nathan as unavailable 15 is in the Kahoot. So we're going to start the Kahoot here. Let me see how many people are watching the stream. Probably not many. 15 are watching the stream. Right now is a live stream. We have 7 players in. Okay, so let's see. If you are ready to play, put yes in the chat, and I'll know that everyone's all set to go. Let's see. Okay, watch stream. Yeah, you can use your phone and you can watch on a computer or vice versa. Either way, I guess it'd be hard to do both on the stream. If I don't see anybody in chat here shortly, I'll just start the Kahoot game and we'll see if this works. And oh, I have someone else that's in the Kahoot who just entered. Ryan entered. Do you want to get in, Brody? If you want to get in, Megan Miller, yes, Megan's in. Kayla Nolan, Kaylin is in. Anybody else want to get in? It says Nathan retracted his own message in the chat. Pretty interesting. Okay. All right. So here's the deal. We're going to start this, okay? So you're going to go not from the live stream because there's a 20-second delay. You're going to go right to Kahoot, and we're going to play live right now. So here we go. Let's see if this works. Are you ready for the quiz? What is lipid soluble? One answer, got one. Don't look at the screen. Go to Kahoot. We have one answer. Congratulations for that one person. Awesome job. Breaks down in fat. Okay, let's see. Remember, to answer these questions, you have to go, and I'll wait a second. This is going to be such a weird stream. You have to go to Kahoot. Do not wait for the stream or work directly in Kahoot because of the 20-second delay. Okay, we're going to the second question. Here we go. Nathan, congratulations. You're the only one to answer. Here we go. Quiz. How often do water-soluble vitamins need to be every 2 days or every day? Come on, keep going. Got 3 answers. 7 seconds left. 4 answers. Awesome, 7 answers. So we have every day. Oh, now I got to show who didn't do real well. Every 2 days. I know that kind of stinks. All right. Oh, Riley. Hey, Riley Boldman. I thought you were a different Riley. How are you? Okay. So Nathan has jumped out into a fascinating lead. And we'll go to our next question. Here we go. What do coenzymes help with? From fat amino acids. You can answer that. Yeah, Friday. And it says the wrong split. I'm so sorry. All right, 5 people answered it incorrectly. The answer was actually releases energy from food. It has nothing to do with amino acids. Next question. Vitamins that help with infections. You all should know this. Sorry, it's not working. Vitamin C helps with infections. And the new leader is Kayla. All right, this is going to be, I know I'm weird. This is going to be interesting now. Let's see what happens. Next question. Vitamin that helps blood clot. Just for fun now. All right, we have different answers here. Let's see what happens. The answer was Brody moves up in the lead. This is like a crazy race. All right, Annie says she's done playing. She quit. Okay, I'm sorry, Annie. All right, next question. Second last question. Vitamin that makes white blood cells. All right. We'll do a better job of this. Hopefully in the future. Nowadays, it's working. I don't know what it is to tell you. I'm so sorry. We have 3 people that are able to answer. The answer was vitamin A. And Megan has moved. She's on fire. 3 correct answers in a row. Just kidding. Last question. Here we go. What do all carbohydrates convert into? Everyone should know this. Who's ever listened to my class. Seconds left. 2, and you know the answer is what? How can no one get that one right? Every carbohydrate gets converted into glucose. All right. Megan ended up being the winner. Kayla finished second. And I know it doesn't work. And you don't. Oh, wait. No, he was one. Brody was the winner. So Megan was third. Kayla was second. Brody was first. And okay, I know that it didn't work real well. I apologize. It was just for fun. I hope you didn't have any side bets going on in the chat. So, all right. So that's a little review. We'll try it again on Wednesday if we can. That was a review on what we did Friday, and we talked about it just now. So here's the question for today. Let's move on to the question of the day. You're going to be able to watch this. Video. The link will be in the Google Classroom. We're going to be talking a little bit about what your, don't worry about it, you did fine. What your brain is made up of. What are omega-3 and omega-6? What are they really called? Sure, Brody's like, good game. This was awesome because Brody won, right? What nutrient helps neurotransmitters function? And it kind of talks about what neurotransmitters are. What vitamins help with mental decline? What minerals are also important for good brain health? And what percent daily energy resources does the brain use? It's still in the background. Okay, so we have to stop this game. Sorry about that. That's because I don't know what I'm doing, Annie and Nathan. I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, let me see. Yep, we're off. No more. Okay, we'll try it again on Wednesday. So this actual question is going to be answered using, now I know what you all can do, and you can choose to do whatever you want to do. You can Google all of these, you can answer, but I would prefer if you went over to this, and you all know what this is here, your Google Classroom. I prefer if you went to Google Classroom and used, in the question, you're going to see at the bottom, use this link, okay? Now, the video is going to run for about 5 minutes and some odd seconds. You only need to run the video to 3 minutes and 15 seconds to answer the questions. Nothing else after that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and ask that right now. So you'll all be able to see that in your Google Classroom. All right, we'll go back here. There's one more set of reminders that I really want to share with you, and that is, please do not answer yes or no to any of the questions. I think that's a little ridiculous as an 8th grade student when I'm asking these specific questions. Use complete sentences to answer if for some reason I don't say list. So there aren't any lists here. These should all be answered in complete sentences in your Google Classroom. And some of you are not using the video to help you with your answers, so try and do that. All right? So, I think that's it. That's all for today. I don't have anything else to say. I hope you enjoyed a little different kind of stream. As of right now, we have 11 people still watching. You're more than welcome to watch the playback. I will post this later in our video in YouTube under my channel, whatever, in the classroom channel. All right, so have a great Monday. I will not do a live stream tomorrow. I will do a live stream on Wednesday morning. Look for another kind of an easy question happening tomorrow. We'll review a couple things coming up. And I guess that's it. So I will see you on Wednesday. Have a great couple days. Let's see. Jason was in the chat. Brody was in the chat. Bailey was in the chat. Megan was in the chat. Kayla was in the chat. Annie or Anastasia was in the chat. Nathan was in the chat. Riley, Callie, and Brody. Mateo was in earlier, couldn't participate. All right, more Kahoot, please. Okay, I'll make another Kahoot for Wednesday. That's fair. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Have a good one.